Have you ever felt crazy after a conversation with someone? Like, they twisted everything you said and suddenly you're the one apologizing when they hurt you? That's not an accident. That's psychological manipulation. And here's the terrifying truth. Manipulators don't look like villains. They look like your best friend, your partner, your coworker, your family member. They smile. They charm. They make you feel special. And then, they destroy you from the inside out. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact psychological tricks manipulators use to control you. Because once you see these patterns, you can never be fooled again. Let's start with the most dangerous one. Trick number 1. Gaslighting. This is when someone makes you question your own memory, perception, and sanity. Here's how it works. You say, "You promised we'd have dinner tonight." They respond, "I never said that." "You're making things up again. Why do you always twist my words?" Now you're confused. Did they say it? Are you losing your mind? That's the goal. To make you doubt yourself so much that you stop trusting your own reality and start relying on them to tell you what's true, the psychology behind this. It's called reality distortion. When someone consistently denies your experiences, your brain starts creating self-doubt. You think, maybe I am overreacting. Maybe I did misunderstand. Red flags to watch for. That never happened. You're too sensitive. You're remembering it wrong. I never said that. You're imagining things. If someone makes you feel like you're going crazy, you're not. They're gaslighting you. And it only gets worse from here. Trick number 2, love bombing, then sudden withdrawal. In the beginning, they're perfect. Constant compliments, non-stop attention. They text you all day. They make you feel like you're the most special person on earth. You think, wow, I finally found someone who truly gets me. And then, they disappear. Texts go unanswered. They become cold, distant. The affection, gone. You panic. What did I do wrong? Why did they change? So you chase them. You try harder to earn back that love they gave you so easily before. And that's exactly what they want. The psychology. It's called intermittent reinforcement. It's the same technique used in gambling. You got the reward, their love, so easily at first. Now you're addicted to getting it back. They've conditioned you to work for their approval. You're no longer equal partners, you're a dog chasing treats. Red flags. Overwhelming affection in the beginning, sudden coldness for no reason. You're always trying to fix things they control. When you get love, if someone makes you work for the affection they gave freely before, that's manipulation. And it's destroying your self-worth. Trick number 3. Triangulation. This is when they bring a third person into your relationship to make you feel insecure, jealous, or inadequate. Examples. My ex never complained about this. Sarah thinks you're being unreasonable too. Everyone at work agrees with me. Not you. Now you're not just arguing with them. You're arguing with an invisible panel of judges who all think you're wrong. The psychology? They're creating social proof against you. Our brains are wired to trust group consensus. When they say everyone thinks you're wrong, your brain panics. Am I the problem? Spoiler. The third person usually doesn't exist. Or they're being lied to about what you said. They're pitting you against imaginary others to make you feel isolated and alone. Red flags. Constant comparisons to exes. Everyone thinks. Statements making you compete for their attention. Telling you what others said about you. Here's the truth. Healthy people don't need to drag others into arguments. If they're constantly bringing up other people to make you feel small, they're triangulating you. And it's about to get even darker. Trick number 4. Playing the victim. You finally gather the courage to confront them about their behavior. You say you hurt me when you canceled our plans last minute again, and they respond, "Wow, I can't believe you're attacking me right now. I've been going through so much, and all you care about is yourself. I'm clearly the worst person in the world." Suddenly, you're comforting them. You're apologizing for bringing it up. And your original concern, forgotten. This is called DARVO. It stands for deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. They deny your feelings. They attack your character. And they reverse the roles, making you the bad guy and them the victim. The psychology? It's emotional manipulation through guilt. Your brain is hardwired to care for people in distress. When they cry, your protective instincts kick in. You drop your boundaries to comfort them. Red flags. They cry when you set boundaries. I guess I'm just a terrible person statements. Every confrontation ends with you apologizing. They turn your pain into THEIR suffering. If you can never address how they hurt you without it becoming about THEIR feelings, you're dealing with a professional manipulator. But here's where it gets really dangerous. Trick number 5. Moving the goalposts. You meet their demands. You change your behavior. You do exactly what they asked. And they still aren't happy. Example. They say, if you really loved me, you'd spend more time with me. So you cancel plans with friends and spend more time with them. Next week. If you really loved me, you'd move in with me. You move in. Next month. If you really loved me, you'd quit your job and stay home. You see the pattern? No matter what you do, it's never enough. The psychology? It's called learned helplessness. When you keep trying to meet impossible standards and always fail, your brain gives up. You stop resisting. You become easier to control. Their goal isn't for you to meet the standard. Their goal is to keep you chasing the standard so you never have time to realize you're being manipulated. Red flags. If you really loved me. Statements nothing you do is ever good enough. Standards keep changing. You're exhausted trying to please them. Here's the brutal truth. You will never satisfy a manipulator. Because the goalpost isn't meant to be reached, it's meant to keep you running. And now, the trick that destroys your support system. Trick number 6. Isolation. Slowly, quietly, they cut you off from everyone who cares about you. It starts small. Your friends don't really understand you like I do. Your family is so negative. You don't need that energy. Why do you need to see them so much? Am I not enough? Before you know it, you've stopped seeing friends. You've distanced from family. And the only person in your life is the manipulator. The psychology? It's about dependency. When you have no one else, you can't leave. You can't get outside perspective. You can't hear someone say, "This isn't normal." Manipulators know that isolated people are easier to control. Red flags. Criticizing everyone you're close to, getting upset when you make plans without them. It's us against the world mentality. You've lost touch with people who used to matter. If someone is slowly removing everyone from your life except themselves, that's not love. That's control. And here's the final and most subtle trick. Trick number 7. Weaponized silent treatment. You upset them. Maybe you set a boundary. Maybe you said no. Maybe you did nothing wrong at all. And they go silent. No texts, no calls, days of nothing. You panic. You apologize. You beg for them to talk to you. And when they finally respond, you're so grateful they're back that you forget why you were upset in the first place. The psychology? It's punishment. They're conditioning you like a dog. Speak up equals you get ignored. Stay quiet equals you get affection. Over time, you stop setting boundaries. You stop saying no. Because the pain of their silence is worse than the pain of giving in. Red flags. They shut down during conflict instead of communicating. Silent treatment lasts days. They make you chase them after they hurt you. You're always walking on eggshells if someone punishes you with silence when you express yourself. That's emotional abuse disguised as needing space. So, what do you do about all of this? Here's the truth most people won't tell you. You can't change a manipulator. You can't love them into being better. You can't set enough boundaries to make them respect you. Because manipulation isn't a mistake. It's a strategy. The only power you have is recognizing the pattern and walking away. If you saw yourself in any of these tricks, you're not weak. You're not stupid. You're human. And now that you know, you're free. If this video helped you see the truth, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe for more psychology that protects you. And remember, you deserve relationships that don't make you question your sanity. See you in the next one.